We will be going over with research, analysis, brainstorming, thesis, outlining, the intro, the paragraph supporting your thesis, and the conclusion to summarize it all on how to write a paragraph. Now, make sure you understand your topic. Research the need to knows if there is any, and make yourself arguments to support your statements in the future. Thesis, 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 we starting. This is a thesis, we're starting the thesis. The thesis is basically just a question of your introduction. The thesis is basically the main idea of the essay, known as the thesis statement. It provides information for the reader as what to expect for what they are going to read about. Outlining, yay! We already formulated our thesis slash argument. Just remember to take your time to write a really good hippity hop one. The thesis is basically just the first part of outlining. I already explained it, so yeah, I went out of order. My mistake. Forgive me. My bad. Let's go to part two. Now, what you want to do is to make a list of your main points. I usually don't do it in the same order. I just want to make them. I just want to write them out of my head and onto the paper as fast as I can. Usually, you want to make three of them for three paragraphs to make five paragraphs for your essay. Yeah. Then once you have it written on the paper, you basically just arrange it in your head, and then just arrange it when you're going to speak about it in order. Once you have your main points, write examples for each main point. These are called supporting sentences. People write three of them, or so I was taught in school. You write three of them that are supporting your argument slash main point, and then at the end you conclude it. Just look at the crappy diagram I have written for you, and you should understand that there's a main point. You write three statements, supporting sentences, and then once you have argued about your main point, making it right, telling the reader what you have written, you conclude it in summary so they could, read it again, but a shorter sentence line. Words. Words is something I cannot say today. Now, the introduction is simple. You should notice by now if you're trying to write an essay. Basically, step one, sentence to get the reader's attention. Step two, the thesis and the question, slash question. Step three, statements that support your thesis. And step four, a little conclusion summarizing your statements that connect to your thesis. Now, to start your conclusion, you're basically just going to brief everything that you said. Is the final impression of what your reader will think about you. It's basically just a recap of all your statements in one paragraph. Basically, you just tell the three statements in one paragraph, like, oh yeah, she was pretty and gorgeous and smelly, without telling your supporting sentences because you already told them. And then to conclude your conclusion, you say like, that's why she is an amazing person, Hitler. Well, this is the end to my tutorial on how to make an essay for Papa Podcast Productions. So I hope you liked the video and understood, because this was a quite repetition of my fantastic, majestic, verbalizing voice of how to speak words, write words. I can't say anything today. Anyways, I hope you liked it, and goodbye. I will never forget you.